A fan favorite and almost always a guaranteed spot in top 8, giving you the utmost amount of exposure.
Especially with this breakthrough performance at Genesis 3. That would really put him and Villager himself on the map.
You see both of these players adjusting their Astro headsets. If you want noise-canceling headsets for a tournament, you cannot go wrong with Astro. I use them at Dreamland, those specific ones, while sitting on stage, and you don't hear a thing. You have every opportunity to hear the audible clicks and the audible cues that you desperately need to really find your way about it, especially against the Villager of all characters. Perfect shielding, so important in this matchup.
Yeah, people kind of downplay how important it is to be able to hear the sound and the music of a video game, because like there are audio cues that you need to listen to. An example would be like Shulk's Monado Arts. Each Monado Art has a different sound effect, so if you like hear the right one, you know which one's going to activate.
I actually didn't know that.
Oh yeah, each single one has a different like tone to it.
Really? That's
fun facts.
Exactly. Fun facts with Austin, man.
But we're going to move on to Battlefield for game number 1. Mars versus Ranai actually being used by 2GG today. You're going to play underneath that banner.
They do really great work with all the Japanese players, extending their reach out to them. But we do see Battlefield here as an initial pick. And this is going to be beneficial for Villager, but I feel like the real advantage here is going to be for ZSS, allowing her so many escape options and so many setups off of these platforms. We're going to see just there, it foregoes the second up air, getting the guaranteed damage, getting the one up air into the up B. We're looking at an 85 to 23% start. An immediate up B out of shield, too.
I like how Ranai pocketed that Paralyzer. That could be very useful for him later on and kind of catch Mars completely off guard. Just like that, he thought that Mars was going to be a little bit more aggressive and run into the Paralyzer himself. Hits him with the back air, but the large blast zones of Battlefield are going to help Ranai live another day.
Oh.
That's one balloon. Can you get another one? He tried to kick it with the up special. Did you see that? He was mere inches away from that second balloon. Doesn't matter. Gets with another boost kick, and that's going to be Ranai's first stock. And this set is starting to play a little bit out of character. Their set count since January 1st of 2016 is 3-0 Ranai's favor. Ranai's beaten him at 2GGC Civil War 2 months ago, beat him at EVO 2006 and Genesis 3.
Whoa, what happened?
What did happen?
He died. He was down in the blast zone. And suddenly he didn't jump, he didn't flip, he didn't uppy, he didn't zare, nothing, just falling to his doom and foregoing any concept of a lead. He was only at 60 or 70% and suddenly he was 0-0 all over again. So that hot start proving irrelevant here, and we see Ranai taking advantage, pushing his own lead now. We see the attempt at the Nair flip kick, Ranai more than ready. Up air, up B.
Manages to connect it, but Ranai's still going to live, sitting at 62%. We see a bunch of flip kicks coming from Mars, trying to catch Ranai if he got a little bit overzealous with his recovery.
See Ranai opting for center here, fading forward with these back airs. Oh, and Mars so good with that grab, reaching just underneath the Lloyd Rocket and allowing to use that grab to prevent him from taking any damage. But Ranai now forcing him outward, and he's dead just like that. Ranai the Slayer with that slingshot.
Mars had so much momentum going into this set, obliterating his first stock with very little percent. In the second, he just kind of fell to his death in that first stock. Ranai stole the momentum from underneath his feet, like pulling the carpet right underneath him, and takes away the first game. Mars doesn't seem too shook about it. He's like, yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to bring this. This is a best 3 of 5. But now we see Ranai calling for a timeout.
Yeah, Mars seeming pretty...
Oh, he's not calling. I'm so sorry. He's not calling for a timeout. He's striking a stage. That's my bad.
You see Mars pretty much unfazed at this point, but that's going to be really interesting. Because of the fact that we started on Triplats, it shows that Ranai is not afraid to go here. So we might even see him counterpick to the stage, allowing potentially Mars to really take advantage of that, like we saw at the start of this game. We see now Ranai leaving Dreamland open. You know, this is widely considered ZSS's best stage, and Ranai has no fear of the bounty hunter. Oh, gets the initial grab, starts his damage here with these quick back airs.
Zero Suit Samus loves Dreamland because it's the same tri-platforms that Battlefield offers, but slightly smaller blast zones, especially when you can kill him off the top of the stage a little quicker. Zero Suit's going to be constantly looking for those up air chains into an up special. He actually went through the Lloyd Rocket, but thankfully Villager has such a great recovery. He's able to use his balloon trip to get back onto the stage.
Not only does Villager have a great recovery, but Dreamland has an incredibly low basement, and it allows him to really just set that up. It seemed like he went next to nowhere, but on any other stage that potentially could have been a stock ender. We see now 2% separating these two players, but we saw on Dreamland where we saw the up B kill outwards and upwards. On Dreamland, it's actually just going to push him up before the final hit even connects if he starts high enough. And it's so different now because you don't have to worry about kill percents. You just have to put him into that blast zone. See, MR is hopping around now with these back airs, now crawling underneath that Lloyd Rocket, trying to get some semblance of positioning against the traps that Ranai has laid for him. It's a little bit of conditioning there from Ranai. We saw him toss out multiple Lloyd Rockets and Mars get grabs in game one. This time, Mars unable to do so, but the boost kick from center stage not going to be enough, setting up that Lloyd Rocket to get him in position. Mars with all of the tricks, gained a great tech.
What was that offstage pressure? Mars was trying to just jump all over the place using his acrobatics.
Oh, but he forgoes the ledge!
He held down on his up B to avoid the ledge in order to connect that up B. Ranai struggling to get back. He's at 131%. Mars looking for a kill. Managed to land the kick, gets the back air, and takes away the first stock again from the Japanese demon Ranai.
Ranai actually had his Lloyd Rocket used against him there. We saw Mars come in and back air the Lloyd Rocket, extending the hitbox. And we see Ranai falling to, or excuse me, blasting off to his death because of it. 125%. Ranai can easily close this out, but Mars is going to try and use the speed and agility of ZSS to put on so much more damage and potentially close this out early on Dreamland.
I like that they use that forward air to try to connect Leo, or sorry.
Oh my God, he got the jungle swing too. Ranai is so good.
I've seen Ranai do that against Zero Suit Samus over and over because he realizes that his Zero Suit will go for the tether grab on the edge of the stage, which turns into a jungle swing Tarzan and land the bowling ball.
And once again, oh, he got the footstool too. Once again, we saw him actually go out there with that side B and connect, and it's just not exceeding that down B, but it's still not enough. Rinses the grab. Oh, and eats the bowling ball again.
Ranai planting the seed on the right side, runs in and gets a grab. He's looking for the air dodge read, hits the down air. Mars has to get back to the stage, uses his double jump, uses his up B to get back onto it, connecting onto the ledge, auto-snapping.
Mars actually getting extremely lucky there, getting the side hitbox of that triple turn. Ranai more than aware that if he had gotten that in the correct spot, he would have finished this game quickly.
Ranai continuing the onslaught of the forward airs, plants the tree. The tree is activated. There's the axe. That's why he planted it. He caught Ranai in the ledge jump, swings his axe with all of his might, and he is now going into game 3 with a 2-0 deficit. Mars calling for a strike. Timeout.
Yeah. Mars was actually extremely patient towards the end. We saw Ranai walk up and water the tree. He waited, and Mars tried to get up attack using the tree to extend the hitbox, where you see Ranai jumping over. ZSS, so thin and so lithe in her movement, has only the slightest and the lowest of get-up attacks. We see Ranai just jump barely over the boots of ZSS and just swing for the fences with that axe, closing out that game. Nairo now coming up and returning the favor to his brother-in-arms, his fellow ZSS, trying to help him out. And Ranai turning to his Japanese and doubles compatriot, turning to Komarakiri, who just simply offers him words of encouragement. You're one win away here. This is your ticket to top 8.
Doesn't want to end it with a 9th place finish.
And that's another player we're amazed to see not actually fighting their way for top 8. Komarakiri upset at CEO. This is what Florida can do to you. You never know who's going to end up in top 8.
Okay, trying to use that neutral air against Ranai. Ranai's just going for the normal recovery. Spams the down smash in order to try to get him stocked with the paralyzer. Yeah,
trying to actually recreate Brawl there momentarily. That double down smash. But now, once again, we're going back to Dreamland, back to Mars' preferred spot, but Ranai has shown no hospitality in Mars' home.
He spawns the Lloyd Rocket, trying to send that towards Ranai, Mars. Mars is chilling that ledge, going for the ledge drop into a neutral air and try to combo Ranai off stage.
See Mars playing a little bit antsy now. He fell down with that nair, missed the first grab, and immediately went for a second grab. See the double up air into the up B, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to go to the corner instead of off the top.
Okay, Mars is moving. He got the there, and there's the up special, catching him on the ground. He's at 84%. Both of the starts of the first 2 games, this is exactly how it went. Mars has such an advantage. But then maybe he'll take the stock, and then Ranai will come back and take 2 stocks away again. Will it happen, or will he just keep this onslaught going?
That's 3 straight up Bs. He's literally just doing them for damage right now. Oh, and the flip kick from ledge, but it's still not enough. Villager weighing himself down with those pellets, allowing himself to survive once again where a lesser man would have fallen.
I like that Mars went for a duck there just to try to avoid in case Ranai went for a short hop forward air. The slingshot, the pellet would actually just go right above him. That's what we're seeing a lot of crawls. Ranai hoping to get the roll read by dropping a bowling ball on his man, but then he just waited patiently, let the bowling ball drop, realized it went into the gutter, so he went for that boost kick finisher.
So we see Mars once again recreate game one. He has a lead. He has to capitalize on this. There is no sense of where he is going to be mentally. Oh my God! Didn't even finish my sentence! I was going to say he has to capitalize on this lead, but Ranai doesn't even give him the opportunity. There's no chance to SC here because I'm going to hit you with this charged F smash and prevent any semblance of you getting a lead on me.
He dropped the bowling ball and dropped it again.
Point blank. No fear. No fear. The tether started to come out and he said goodbye.
Okay, so we're going back to the neutral here and get stock number 2 for both players. Mars is getting the ladder, gets the boost kick, but it's not going to be enough to get him off the edge of the stage. Even though there's smaller blast zones in Battlefield, it's still not enough. He manages to connect that one more time. We see him ducking. Ranai getting the tick grab, sending in the Lloyd Rocket to hit to apply pressure against his shield and getting the grab right afterwards.
And Mars once again foregoing any concept of staling, getting the rocket or the up B, and then going out so far with the back air. Austin is on his feet right now.
Mars actually went off stage and said, "No, I'm not doing this again. I'm not letting you just play with your balloons off stage. I'm not going to allow you to double jump. I'm not going to allow you to air dodge. I'm not going to allow you to do anything. Here's my back air. We're going to a game 4. I'm going to reverse 3-0 you." And that is exactly what Mars is thinking today.
And we see Ranai returning to home field, going back to Animal Crossing, going back to Smashville, going home in front of his neighbors, his friends, his family, trying to close out and show out for them right now.
Mayor Ranai has returned. Can he defeat Mars once again, or will Mars bring it back? Starting off strong with these Lloyd Rockets and forward airs off stage. Mars trying to go for a down air that would have caught him off stage if he managed to connect that swing.
Ooh, good run through grab there, and it's now getting that quick little damage too. Mars has maintained stage control, but that is irrelevant to a Villager. Stage control is a concept that they're not familiar with, allowing themselves to play off the stage so well. And the flip kick, but it's not going to be enough.
Once again, trying to get that flip kick. Hits the first swing of the balloon. Managed to catch Ranai landing down onto the ground with the up special.
Has anyone ever told Mars that, like, if you use a move over and over and over again, it gets progressively weaker? Not that it matters, because that up B is still super strong, but it seems like he's just using it for the sake of damage more than anything else.
He's almost using it to send home a message to Ranai. It's like, you are just landing in front of me again and again. And that could just be him trying to condition Ranai into, if you're going to fall in this again, the one time you try to avoid it, I'm going to catch you on the side. They're both falling out of each other's attacks, their kill moves.
Oh, and that was very dangerous there. Mars changing his mind. You saw that jump squat finish and he'd go airborne, but the tree coming at him, causing him to only empty hop instead, wisely avoiding it.
That tree would have killed him. Even at 58% in the middle of the stage, that might have killed him. So it's good stuff for Mars to be able to jump over instead, playing patient that time around.
Oh, doesn't get the nair.
He read the roll, he read the double roll, couldn't connect either hits, and Ranai punishes him with a strike.
Yeah, just outside, and again with the up B, but it's going to be fresh because he comes back this time. 0-0 Mars with his back against the wall again.
They're both at their final stocks, using the Zair through the tree in order to connect some more attacks against Ranai. Ranai struggling to get back on stage. Mars finishes him off with a flip kick, but as I say finish, Ranai just uses his balloon trip to get back on the stage ever so calmly.
Mars, have we met? I am Villager's balloons. You may get these low percent flip kicks all you want, but they are irrelevant to me. Oh, but he falls down and uses that frame one jab to avoid any punish from Ranai there.
Yeah, a good diffuser of whatever chase Ranai was going for. Sometimes it can become difficult to punish someone when they're in the middle of free falling, fast falling. Ranai often go for the ledge, but Mars, ever being so quick, catches him on the right side. Still applies a little bit of stage pressure against him on this platform, but Ranai is chilling.
I know New England is watching with bated breath right now. This is their last hope to advance. This is their last hope to make it into top 8, and I know Mars is using all of their energy to try to close this out, despite the best efforts of Ranai.
They're both at 91%, barely avoiding that up air. They might have killed at that percent. We see him constantly throwing out some more forward airs. Mars running in with a dash attack, just completely breaking the zone that Ranai was trying to set up with that Lloyd rocket.
We're seeing a lot of rolls right now from Mars, and that has been his doom many times now against Ranai. He has to be careful.
Trying to catch it with the back air. Manages to connect.
And listen to that crowd. The explosion coming from the New England contingency here today. Watching Mars bring it to a pivotal Game 5.
One more game.
And even there, front row, you see that beautiful Shine 2017 shirt. This is what he's carrying now. The hopes and dreams of that entire region right now on his back, trying to get his entrance and his moment in the ring.
Mars has never defeated Ranai before. This could be his opportunity. With a possible reverse 3-0, we might be seeing a choke in the making coming from Ranai.
Our second reverse 3-0 already of top 16. These matches have gone back and forth, and this one started almost to break that script, to see Ranai do so well, and instead Mars says, I'm not done yet. I will not be shook by this 2-0 lead, and I will fight you till my dying breath. Oh, good there on pressure, but Ranai actually forcing it back off stage. Mars getting to the ledge with that up B, holding that down smash as long as possible, but Ranai just waits it out. Ooh, the up air into the back air too. The Nair breaking the flip kick. Has to be so careful. That triple turnip is so dangerous down there.
You see the double neutral air coming from Ranai, stuffing out both of Mars's jumps.
Up air. Oh, and just goes for the up B after the first one. Ranai unable to punish it again. We saw the same scenario play out in Game 4 now. Mars taking advantage of ZSS's aerial movement to fall away from him and rolls through, gets the jab again. 94-64. Mars is not giving up this pressure in this stage control. Ranai briefly breaks it there and starts throwing out these pellets instead. But we see Mars is waiting, possibly looking for that up B.
He's throwing out so many slingshots until Mars opts to go for the up special, hoping that Ranai was going to fall into it. But uses the platform of Smashville to avoid certain doom. Whenever he goes for an up B on the stage, almost got hit by the bowling ball again. That is the Ranai try and true, catching zero suits since 2015 with that forward smash.
Ranai's going to opt for the other side of the stage. Noping on out of there, but the trump back here. Mars one stock away. And the chant starts already, Austin. One more stock. They know this is pivotal. 0-0 Game 5.
0-0 love. Mars is back in this game. That plant is planted. Ranai looking for that axe. Drops the tree.
Oh my god, he misses the grab, but only gets the axe punished. No tree this time. 24-4.
But if Mars didn't power shield that tree, that may have possibly broken his shield. Maybe.
Oh, and here we go again. Ranai having to play from ledge now, but he's forcing his way out with these jabs. Walks into a grab. Mars doing his best, and now taking almost a lead now. 1% separate the combatants. Gets the grab, and again we start it. Up B!
Special, but he's still living at 65%. He's looking for the boost kick. I'm sorry, the flip kick. He wants it off stage so badly to spike Ranai into the blast zone. Saying that Lloyd rocket, he runs with it to try to get a grab right off of the active hitbox.
Ranai has played from ledge this entire game, but Mars is starting to become wise to his escapes. We see the up B from center. That's not going to be able to do it, but he extends his lead now to 60%. Mars well on his way into top 8. Oh, he only gets the first balloon.
Ranai planting a tree. It was planted, but he forced Ranai into that trap to roll behind him to try to catch him with the axe, but Mars shielded it. He's at 48%. That axe could be deadly near the edge of the stage. Ranai applying pressure against the zero suit Samus.
Mars didn't even bother to chase Ranai. He sat there and back aired that tree up into the 30% threshold it takes to end it, but the axe is back again. He has to be worried. The axe murder Ranai potentially going to be able to close this out. These rolls now from Mars getting so dangerous.
He wants that back air stage spike against him so badly. He's fishing for it again and again. Ranai not giving it to him, opting to recover. Building the stage. He connects the back air. The bars is popping off. The stage is popping off. Everyone's popping off. I'm popping off.
It looks like Mars is almost at the point of tears. Exhaustion from that set, Austin. And congratulations to him. Congratulations to his region. He is not alone. There are almost 10 people from New England. We saw so many people fight so hard throughout this bracket just to see his man succeed, and he is all smiles as he should be.
Someone pick up the